Hi everyone, just Michelle here. Just a quick wrap-up video from my amazing Australia, New Zealand tour. So I am just about to host a dinner party. So it's Saturday. I've just had my birthday on Tuesday. So I've got a few friends coming round to celebrate, not just my birthday, but also the amazing trip that I had in Australia and New Zealand. So what did I learn and what did I bring back? So I think the most amazing thing about the whole thing was obviously being with Ruby. So it was quite tricky at times. You know, I was not just a mom, I was also trying to be a presenter and also try to network and make new friends and new contacts. And at points she drove me crazy, but she was great. What was quite funny was, and I think I've actually created a bit of a monster, was when we got back, she went into her school with her little box of goodies that she had with all her boomerangs in and her koala bears and all the goodies that she'd collected over the 2.5 week trip. And she got all of her 29 other little classmates together, sitting around a little table with a little flip chart. And she said to them, and this has all been fed back to me by the teacher, she said, when I say the word wow, what word springs to mind? And she got them all to put their hands up and give them words. So the future is bright and my succession plan is well and truly sorted. So although I'm not exactly sure how you're going to cope with Ruby. You think I'm bad? She's 20 times worse. So we're back. It took us a while to get over jet lag, but obviously the trip was absolutely worth it. It was amazing to meet some fantastic advisors, some, you know, guys from the UK who had decided that UK living wasn't quite for them, and some have been very successful in actually running a practice both over in, one guy in particular over in Australia, and also obviously his son works in the UK within the firm here. So very interesting dynamics. I met some advisors who are totally outsourced and had a sideline business, if you like, actually in an outsourced company in the Philippines who we've been in talks with. Very interesting market over in Australia, if in fact. So there's a lot of talk about how they're ahead of the game. And one thing that was for sure, which I spotted at the beginning of the tour in Perth, was they seem to have a lot more passion and pizzazz than sometimes we do here in the UK. The advisors were very excitable, you know, particularly in Queensland, sort of Brisbane, Sydney area, real passion for the work that they do. And I suppose in a way they've kind of adopted change quite easily because there's been so much of it. So they're kind of ahead of us in their change program. But you know, just so passionate, particularly about, you know, the value they add to clients. And they're not quite at financial planning yet. So a lot of them still sell insurance, are very protection based, but even still just, you know, totally amazing. So, you know, the rules and regulations are very different over there, but the mentality, the passion, the drive, you know, was very strong in every city that I went to. My favourite city in Australia was Adelaide, and I think it had a bit of a UK feel to it, quite sort of small town, not too big. I think I'm a country girl at heart, so I enjoyed Adelaide, and I absolutely fell in love with Wellington in New Zealand. Oh my God, I could go back in an instant. It was absolutely beautiful. It wasn't windy, but it was beautifully sunny, so that was, I think, a bit of a one-off. Obviously great to be back. I have had 2 weeks, been totally chucked into the deep end, as you can imagine, me being away. Spent some amazing days with clients, and I found I'm a bit energized. You know, I've had my batteries charged. Standing on stage in front of 1,200 people and having Ruby with me is enough to charge any batteries. So I'm bringing ideas back, just a different thought process, different concepts. You know, my clients are really going to benefit from the 3 weeks that we had, and we obviously made a bit of time for a little bit of sunbathing too, so I'm trying to hold on to my tan as long as possible. So thank you very much for your support whilst we were away, for your follows and tweets and Facebook messages. And if there's anything you would like to know more about my little adventure, then please get in touch. You can reach me at michelle@standardsinternational.co.uk. Please keep up with us and our travels. Next stop is Vancouver, then I'm speaking in Banff in August, and then hopefully back to Australia in October. So it's been an absolute joy, and I did you proud, I promise, and the feedback has been fantastic. So thank you so much, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.